Hello, we're on to matchday number 16 out of the Sky Bet League 1. Has to start this video with an apology because I didn't end up doing matchday number 15 predictions, just like for the Championship and maybe even League 2 there, the midweek games. So, big apologies for that, but you do get earn yourself a 30 points bonus if you get involved and make your predictions for this round of matches, just for as a sorry, as you would have got less than that. Usually you get like 10, 15, so 20 points if you're really skillful enough and lucky enough in the weekly matches there. So yeah, just get involved, put your own thoughts down in the comment section below. Greatly appreciated. But let's have a look and match then of 14 games, which we did predict ourselves, see how we got on, see how the overall leaderboard shapes up at the time, and then we'll look forward to match day number 16. So first game we had Gillingham. They were 2-1 winners against Wimbledon. Goal scorers on the day being Dempsey and Samuel. Wimbledon had Hennigan getting their back goal. Gillingham just pointed out the number of chances on that match there. Wigan Athletic and Bristol Rovers 0-0 stalemate. 13-4 shots for Bristol and 3-2 on target. Portsmouth and Oxford 1-1 draw. Had Waggett scoring for Pompey, and we had Rodriguez going Oxford's penalty kick goal. Portsmouth with 13-9 shots and 3 on target each. Lincoln City 1-0 winners against Swindon, with Mott Samar scoring match winner for Lincoln City in the 74th minute. 10-7 shots for Swindon and 3-2 on target. Rochdale and Northampton Town sharing their points in a 1-1 draw. Had Smith scoring Northampton's goal, and we had Humphreys scoring a late consolation, a late points-worthy goal there for Rochdale. 22-12 shots, 5-4 on target, 73% of the goal for Rochdale, so they definitely deserve much more than the points. So the point is what they get. Peterborough 1-0 winners against Plymouth. Clark Harris 41st minute goal proved to be the match winner there. 15-9 shots and 4-2 on target. MK Dons and Shrewsbury 2-2 draw, with Wally scoring in the very first minute to get things off to a fast start for the Shrews, and then had Huge in the 49th minutes for a 2-0 lead for Shrewsbury. The MK Dons fought back with Morris and Jerome. 13-10 shots for MK Dons, 5-4 on target. They also had 70% of the ball in the comeback draw. Burton Albion, they defeated Charlton Athletic 4-2. So we had Atkins, Powell, Hughes, and Burnham scoring the goals for Burton Albion. Had Smith and Ennick scoring the goals for Charlton. 17-16 shots for Charlton, and Burton scoring out 7-6 on target. Hull City 3-0 winners against Ipswich Town. This was a big match, the game of the round, with these clubs doing really well in the league. But Hull City has the number. So Wilkes, McGuinness, and also Eves scoring the goals for Hull City. 13-7 shots for Ipswich, 5-4 on target for Hull City. Aquin and Stanley 1-0 win against Crew Alexandra, and they had 18-7 on the shots, 4-2 on target, and Bishop proved to get the match winner for Accrington. Next up, Doncaster 3-2 winners against Blackpool. John, James, and Whiteman goals there for Doncaster, and Yates and Hamilton for Blackpool. 15-7 shots for Blackpool, and 4 on target each. And finally, actually there was a few more, but Fleetwood and Sunderland 1-1 draw. Had Connolly for Fleetwood, had Wick for Sunderland. And there was a couple of other games which I did go through, which was on Sunday matches, but catch-up matches for that previous round. So there was Ipswich against Charlton. Charlton winning this game 2-0 with Morgan and Bogle. And Ipswich had 14-9 on the shots, 3 on target each. And the other game being Swindon's Town 2-1 victory against Oxford United. Taylor opened the scoring lead for Oxford, and Swindon late turnaround 84th minute goal from Ford Bent, and Smith 91st minute winner. 48 shots for Swindon, 5-3 on target for Oxford. So after those batch of games, how did we get on with our predictions? I managed to get 10.5. Accrington Stanley, Hull City, Lincoln City, and also the Rochdale Northampton draw. And second spot's Football Simulator with 9.02, with the likes of Gillingham, Accrington, Hull, and Peterborough wins, and Finn and Luke coming in third that week there, with Gillingham, Peterborough, Lincoln, and Doncaster. The overall leaderboard sees the Football Simulator on top with 132.72. Got myself in second, 107.71. Finn and Luke in third with 21.07. Cavan Wright in fourth, 6.87. We have Blake Wright in fifth, 3.72. But once again, if you get involved, make your predictions for this round of games. Not only get your points from the games that you managed to get correct, but you actually get an extra 30-point bonus since I ended up missing out on matchday number 15 games there. And speaking about matchday number 15 games, how did I get on midweek? This is a couple of days ago. All a couple of days ago, and some of them were yesterday as well, so let's go for those games then. So Lincoln City, they were 2-1 winners against Wigan Athletic, with Wright and Hooper. Lincoln, we had Naismith scoring for Wigan. 14-6 shots for Lincoln, and 6-2 on target for themselves. Oxford and Ipswich joined 0-0. Oxford's 14-7 on the shots, 4-2 on target. Crew Alexandra winning a 4-2 game with Powell, NG, Lowry, and Dale. Royal Crew for Swindon, Grant, and Smith scoring the goals. Hello, big man. How you doing there tonight? Last few years I come along and joined one of the streams once again. So yeah, this was an entertaining match. 6 goals in it, 26-8 shots for Crew, and 12-2 on target. Sunderland and Burton Albion sharing the points in a 1-1 draw, with Vernon for Burton and Powell for Sunderland. 20-5 shots for Sunderland and 5-3 on target. Oh, you were playing in a cricket game, were you there? How did you get on? What position do you play in? Did you execute well, and did your team win, and all that great stuff? Next up was Blackpool 1-0 winners against Portsmouth, with Anderson getting the match winner for Blackpool in this game here. 12-10 shots and 5-2 on target. Northampton Town 1-0 winners against Fleetwood, with Bolger scoring the match winner for Northampton Town just after the start of the second half. Fleetwood 13-8 on the shots and 3 on target each. Rochdale 4-0 winners against Plymouth, with Beasley, Rowley, Keogh, Hayne, and Humphreys all different goal scorers. It's great stuff. Because if you have multiple goal scorers in your squads, then you know that you have a winning system. So 18-13 shots for Plymouth, 5-2 on target for Rochdale. But yeah, pretty surprising for Plymouth to slip up by such a big margin. AFC Wimbledon 2-1 winners against Peterborough, and all of a sudden AFC Wimbledon are doing quite well. Longmain and also Piggott scoring the goals for Wimbledon, where Clark Harris scoring for Peterborough. 16-9 shots for Peterborough and 4 on target each. Hull City 2-1 winners against Doncaster. They had McGuinness and Eves scoring for Hull City, and we had John Jules scoring the goal for Doncaster. 25 shots Hull City had, 7 on target. So they definitely had enough in this game to win it, and they had to win it late on after Doncaster got a late equaliser themselves. It was a 2-0 win for Gillingham as they take on the Bristol Rovers, with Oliver scoring both of their team's goals. 17-13 shots for Bristol, 5-3 on target for the Jewels. We had Shrewsbury and Accrington Stanley, a 2-2 draw, with Pierre and Wally scoring for the Shrews. For Accrington, Pritchard and Cassidy, 95th minute, dramatic equaliser. 18 to 12 shots for Accrington and 6 to 5 on target for themselves. And finally, we had MK Dons 1-0 winners against Charlton, with Fraser scoring the match winner in this one. 18 to 8 shots and 8 to 1 on target for the Dons. Woo! Alright, so let's get on to this weekend's matches there, which all takes place from Sunday. So you've got a couple of days to get involved and make your picks on this one of fixtures. And it's starting off with Gillingham as they take on Swindon. So we've got 36 wins for Swindon, 32 wins for Gillingham, and 30 draws. Gillingham 4 wins and 4 draws coming in the past 9 games. Gillingham, they come into this as the favourites at $2.30, $3.40 for the draw, and $2.88 for Swindon. And we'll look at these teams on the table. Gillingham are in 12th, 6 wins, 2 draws, and 6 defeats. 3 wins and a draw coming in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Swindon, they were in the 19th position with 5 wins, 1 draw, and 9 defeats. 2 wins for themselves in the past 5 games. Also suffered 3 games along the way. Going to go for Gillingham at time to win this match 2-0. Football Simulator is going to go with a 2-2 draw. Next up, we see AFC Wimbledon taking on Bristol Rovers. 9 wins for Bristol Rovers, 4 wins for Wimbledon, and 3 draws. Bristol Rovers 2 wins and a draw coming in the past 4 games. Odds of this match, we got $2.20 for Wimbledon, $3.25 for the draw, and $3.20 for Bristol Rovers. Wimbledon, they are in 11th with 5 wins, 5 draws, and 4 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws coming in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Bristol Rovers, they come into this in 21st, winless in their past 5 matches, just 1 draw, in fact. So they got 3 wins, 4 draws, and 7 defeats for themselves. I'm going to go up AFC Wimbledon, just like the Football Simulator, with a narrow 1-0 victory. Next up sees Sunderland taking on Wigan Athletic. Got 7 wins each and 7 draws, so pretty even contest you would expect. Sunderland winning the past 3 games. Sunderland's come to us as big favourites at $1.33, $4.50 for the draw, and $8 for Wigan. Sunderland's in 7th, 6 wins, 6 draws, and 2 defeats, with their past 3 matches all being draws. Before that, they did lose 1 and also managed to win a game. Meanwhile, for Wigan Athletic, they are bottom of the league. 2 wins, 2 draws, and 10 defeats. It's not good stuff. Are they going down to League 2? You hate to see it happen to such a great club. Former Premier League team, of course, back in the day. Yeah, but 1 draw, 4 defeats, past 5 matches. They need to get a win and a win fast. Going to go for 1-1 draw here, so that potentially might help their cause, especially against the top quality opposition like Sunderland, and then find their victories against other struggling teams is what they need. The Football Simulator is going to go Sunderland 2 winners. Next up, we have Fleetwood as they take on the Blackpool. 5 wins for Blackpool, got 1 win for Fleetwood, and 3 draws. Odds for this match, $2.40 for Fleetwood, $3.10 for the draw, and $2.88 for Blackpool. Fleetwoods are in 8th, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 6 defeats. Got 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw coming in the past 5 games. Meanwhile, for Blackpool, they come into this in 14th, with 4 wins coming in the past 5 matches. Going to go Blackpool on the road to get themselves a 2-0 win. The Football Simulator is going to go up a 2-2 draw on this match here. Next up, we've got Portsmouth as they take on Peterborough. 11 wins for Portsmouth, 9 wins for Peterborough, and 9 draws. Peterborough got themselves 2 wins and a draw in the past 3 games. Odds for this match sees Portsmouth as the favourites at $2.10. Got $3.40 for the draw and $3.30 30 for Peterborough. Portsmouth, they come into this in 6th on the table, 7 wins, 4 draws, and 4 defeats, with 2 wins and 2 draws coming in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Peterborough, they are in 3rd, 9 wins, 1 draw, 5 defeats. Only got themselves 2 wins in their past 5 games, 3 defeats along the way. It's not a good sign for a 3rd place team. So I'm going to go Portsmouth, and that will see them overtake Peterborough just on the goal difference situation. A 2-1 win for Pompey. And the football science is going to go Portsmouth, 2-1 winners as well too. Next up, we got Rochdale taking on... Oh, we'll get to that game later. We've got Shrewsbury taking on Charlton first. So we've got 10 wins for the Shrews, 8 wins for Charlton, and 7 draws. 2 wins each in the past 4 games. Shrewsbury, 3 butts at home, 3.20 for the draw, $2.30 for Charlton. Shrewsbury, they come as this in 23rd, 1 win, 7 draws, and 6 defeats. 4 draws coming in the past 5 matches for themselves. Meanwhile, for Charlton, they are in 4th, 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw in the past 5 games. 8 wins, 2 draws, and 4 defeats for the season. And actually got a game in the hands of a few other clubs there. It's pretty random, this league here. Some teams played between 12 and 15. Appin and Stanley, in fact, they got 3 games to make up. And they could send themselves all the way up in the top promotion spot places, potentially. But anywho, we were talking about Shrews and Charlton. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Football Simulator is going to go with a 3-3 draw. That's what I want to see. Lots and lots of goals. Next up, we got Rochdale taking on Lincoln. 43 wins for Lincoln, 38 wins for Rochdale, and 33 draws. Rochdale, 1 win and 4 draws coming in the past 6 games. Rochdale, 3 butts, 25, 3.30 for the draw, and $2.10 for Lincoln. Rochdale, they come into this in 4 wins, 4 draws, and 6 defeats. 1 victory and 2 draws coming in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Lincoln, they are in 2nd, 9 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats. 2 wins, 2 defeats, and a draw coming in their past 5 games. Going to go for a 1-1 draw in this match here. Football Simulator is going to go for Lincoln City, 4-2 winners. Next up, we've got Burton Albion taking on Crewe Alexandra. 4 wins for Crewe, 3 wins for Burton, and 3 draws. Burton Albion, 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 4 games. Odds for this match, got $2.88 for Burton, $3.40 for the draw, and $2.25 for Crewe. Burton Albion, they're on 22nd, 2 wins, 5 draws, and 8 defeats. 1 victory and 2 draws in their past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Crewe Alexandra, they are in, what position they're on 13th. 6 wins, 1 draw, and 8 defeats. 3 wins and 2 defeats for themselves in the past 5 games. Can I mod you? What, so you can bang yourself? Because you're the only one that's in this live stream at the moment, Leah, big man, so I wouldn't worry about it. So Burton and Crewe we got here. I'm going to go Crewe Alexandra to get themselves a 2-1 victory. Football Science is going to go the other way and with a 2-1 win for Burton Albion. Next up, we got Plymouth as they take on Ipswich. Oh no, you're just making threats. Otherwise, you'll unsubscribe and never watch you again. Okay, I guess this is the end of the road for us. It's nice having you, but all good things have to come to an end at some point, eh? Sad to see you go. So we got 20 wins for Ipswich, 11 wins for Plymouth, and 15 draws. Ipswich, 2 wins and 5 draws in the past 8 games. Plymouth at home are the favourites at $2.25, $3.30 for the draw, and $3.20 for Ipswich. Plymouth are in 15th, 5 wins, 4 draws, and 5 defeats. Losing their past 3 games, did manage to get a victory and a draw prior to that. Meanwhile, for Ipswich, they're in 5th, 8 wins, 2 draws, and 5 defeats. Just the 1 win and 1 draw are coming in the past 5 games for themselves. 3 defeats along the way. Going to go with a 1-1 draw here. Football Simulator is going to go with Ipswich 3-1 winners. Next up we have Northampton taking on Doncaster. 21 wins for Doncaster, 18 wins for Northampton, and 10 draws. 2 wins each and a draw coming in the past 5 games. Northampton $3.50, $3.50 for the draw, and $2 for Doncaster. Northampton Town come in 16th. Just the 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 matches. Actually, that's pretty good form, considering how low they are down on the table. 5 wins, 3 draws, and 7 defeats for Northampton Town. Meanwhile, for Doncaster, they come in this in 10th with 6 wins, 3 draws, and 4 defeats. 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Gonna go Doncaster on the road to win this match, 3-1. Meanwhile, the Football Simulator is going to go Doncaster 1-0 winners. Yeah, I realise you just dislike, so you're unsubscribed. Okay. See you later, big man. Hopefully you manage to find other entertaining streams instead. Next up, we've got Accrington Stanley taking on MK Dons. 4 wins for MK Dons, 1 victory for Accrington. A 2006-2008 season games and a 2019 match. Accrington Stanley, odds for them, $2.50, slight favourites at home, $3.20 for the draw, and $2.70 for the MK Dons. Accrington Stanley are in 9th, 7 wins, 2 draws, and 3 defeats. 3 wins and 2 draws for themselves in the past 5 games. They've also got a few games in hand. Amazingly, Accrington Stanley, can they find themselves in the championship next season? That would be pretty sensational stuff if they can make that happen. And I think they might have a case to do that, especially after getting a victory here, a 2-1 win. The Football Simulator is going to go MK Dons 1-0 winners. And finally, we see Oxford taking on Hull City. 16 wins for Oxford, 12 wins for Hull City, and 14 draws. Oxford with 2 wins and 2 draws coming in the past 5 matches. Oxford $3.10, got $3.40 for the draw, and we got $2.10 for Hull City. Oxford, they were in 20th, 4 wins, 2 draws, and 8 defeats. So they got 1 win and 2 draws for themselves in the past 5 matches. Meanwhile, for Hull City, they are top of the table, of course. 11 wins and 3 defeats, yet to draw a match this season. The only team that have done that. So past 4 games, they actually managed to win. Before that, they did suffer a loss. Going to go for Hull City to win this match pretty comfortably, a 3-0 win. And the Football Simulator is going to end things off with an Oxford's 1-0 winners. So that concludes match number 16 predictions at Sky Bet League 1. Feel free to get involved with your own thoughts predictions down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you hit the like button, not the dislike button, and make sure subscribe and check out all the other European predictions that I do as well too. Will be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Cheers.